Let's start with a quick review from last week. Last week we worked on, especially Thursday and Friday, we worked on multiplication of rational expressions. And that's an example, an application on geometry. What is the area of this triangle? Can you find what is going to be the formula? Well, we have the base times the height divided by 2. Okay, this is the formula of area of a triangle. Base times height divided by 2. How can you calculate? Because the base and the height are represented by rational expressions. So we will multiply the base for a squared over b times the height b squared over 5a divided by 2. Cool? And then we have multiplication and then and also division. Remember last week we talked about divisions. You can work division of rational expressions by changing, by switching to a multiplication. So you have, instead of divided by 2, you can switch, you can make this a multiplication symbol, and then you will flip the rational expression that's after the division sign. If it's 2, this is 2 over 1, you can write as 1 over 2. Cool? Makes sense? So, this 2 here, remember that there's a hidden denominator. There's 1 at the bottom, is hidden, but it's always there, 1, and then when we flip, you're gonna have 1 over 2. All right, now we can put together all the numerators on the top, multiplied, and all the denominators on the bottom, multiplied. Right? And the last step is to factor out and simplify. Check this, we can simplify 4 with 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. We can simplify this b with b squared. We subtract 1 from the exponents. We can simplify this a with a squared and subtract 1 from the exponents. The final answer is going to be a equals 2 times a times b over, and at the bottom here, the denominator, I mean, the only thing that's left is 5. Right? This is the final answer. Application of multiplication of rational expressions on geometry. Here you can see a very interesting and useful application. And Kion is asking here, good morning. I was in the bathroom, but I completed the February 5 quiz that I missed. Oh, okay, Kion. No problem. I'm gonna write down to remember to update your grade, okay, Kion? Don't worry. I will update your grade. Thank you, Kion. Thank you. And we are reviewing last week, especially Thursday and Friday. Because on Friday we talked specifically about division of rational expressions. Check this example. Let's say you have a very complicated expression that is being divided, and the first step to work out a division is to change. Instead of division, we will work with a multiplication, and then you're going to flip after the division sign or division symbol. You have a rational expression, you will reverse. You're going to flip. The numerator becomes numerator, the denominator becomes numerator, and the numerator becomes denominator. Okay, that's what we have done here. After this, what you're going to do is solve as a multiplication. That's it. multiply all the numerators, multiply all the denominators, and factor out. Cancel common factors, simplify, and this example is very nice because look, something very complicated, lots of terms, lots of coefficients, and variable, exponents. It's becoming something very simple, just a number. Any questions about last week? Because now let's start a new topic. If you still have anything that's not quite clear, and we practice this on the quiz, we're still gonna have chance to practice more, and this is the kind of thing that you're gonna learn by practicing, only practicing, working on the quiz, trying to solve the questions by yourselves, and then you will learn, you will understand how to perform, how to work out these operations. And a secret, that's a secret between you and me, the operations, they are not hard. You're gonna see today, addition, subtraction, kind of simple. The hard parts, and I don't lie to you, I usually don't lie to you. I can say when something's simple, I really believe it's simple, and when something is not as easy, is a bit hard, I'm gonna tell you, no, this is a bit hard. The factoring part is a bit hard, and after that, canceling, identifying the common factors is a bit hard, because you need to simplify and find the simplest expression possible. No questions, no comments. If you have comments, if you want to say something, if you want to complain, type now, because we are starting a new topic. Any comments, any complaints, anything at all? Okay, let's move to addition and subtraction of rational expressions. And we will start slowly, okay? Slowly, let's start with addition and subtraction of expressions with like denominators. That means the same denominator. Check this out. The box explains a little bit. Let's say you have a polynomial p over another polynomial q, and you want to add to a polynomial r over q. They have the same denominator, right? Q is the same, is equal to both, identical. So you're gonna keep the denominator, q, and you will add the numerators, p plus q. That is how you work addition and subtraction of rational expressions with the same denominator, with like denominator. Add the numerators and keep the denominators. If you have subtraction, you're gonna subtract the numerators and keep the denominators. Okay, that's it. Again, the operation, the addition and subtraction, especially if you have the same denominator, is kind of easy. But then after that you have to simplify, don't forget. And the factoring out and simplifications sometimes might be tricky, might be not as easy. Check these examples. Let's say the first one. Help me with this example letter A. 1 over 8 plus 3 over 8. How can I find the answer? Help me out. What is the answer for this addition of fractions or rational expressions with like denominators? Thank you, Kion. So we keep the denominator, perfect, and we add the numerator, 1 plus 3. And this is 4 over 8. Now the tricky part. we need to factor out and simplify. This you need to do with fractions, you need to do with rational expressions as well, because 4, you can divide 4, both the numerator and denominator. You can divide by 4, you can divide by 4, right? That means the numerator will be 1 and the denominator will be 8 divided by 4, 2. That is the final answer. You always need to simplify, find the simplest expression. Okay, so Kion, you are right. That's right, that's perfect. The first step is 4 over 8, but after that, to give the final answer on a test, on a quiz, anywhere, you need to simplify, and at the end you can have the simplest fraction or the simplest expression as your final answer. Okay? Check now letter B. And on B we have variables now. We have variables. The first example, just numbers, perfect. But now we are working with some variables. 5x over 2x minus 1 plus 3 over 2x minus 1. Keep the denominator, 2x minus 1, and add the numerator, 5x plus 3. Okay? 5x plus 3 over 2x minus 1. This is the answer. We cannot simplify. I cannot find any common factors, any factoring techniques that I can apply. So yes, this is the final answer, the simplest answer. And now there's a tricky one. Let us see. Check this. The denominators are x squared and x plus 12. And the numerators are x minus 4. X minus 4 minus x minus 4. See? We have the same denominator, so keep it. X minus 4. And we add or subtract the numerators. X squared minus x. And this negative sign here is in front of the bar. That means we're going to apply to the whole expression. Negative x minus 12. Okay? You need to factor out this expression, because probably we're going to be able to simplify with x minus 4. And for that, you need to remember the techniques that we worked at last chapter, or last month. One of the techniques, AC method, is how we solve, how we factor out this kind of problem. So x squared minus x minus 12, we have a equals 1 times c equals negative 12. 1 times negative 12, negative 12. And b equals negative 1. b equals negative 1. You need to find two numbers that multiplied is equals 12, and if we add is negative 1. So think about the numbers that you can multiply to find 12. 1 times 12, 2 times 6, and 3 times 4. And the couple of numbers that we can also add or subtract to find negative 1 is not going to be this, not this, only this, 3 and 4. Since we have negative 12, I think it's going to be negative 4 and 3, right? Negative 4 times 3, negative 12, negative 4 plus 3, negative 1. Cool? This is the AC method. Last chapter, chapter 4, last month we worked on this. We can rewrite the numerator as x minus 4 times x plus 3 over x minus 4. And this is very cool because now we are able to simplify x minus 4 with x minus 4, and the answer is going to be x plus 3. This is the final answer. The simplest answer. Okay, any questions? Again, this last example is one that's trickier. Check, A is fine, B is easy, but C, you need a special technique to factor out. So the addition, the subtraction is not the issue, it's not hard, it's not difficult. But after that, to factor out and simplify, yes, sometimes it might be tricky. Okay? That's what I want to show you. If you want to check the explanation from the book for this, you have here all this step by step. And if you are okay, if you agree, we can practice. We can move to the practice round and work on our quiz. Do you all agree or have any thing that you still need to be worked or to be cleared, to be explained better? No? Any feedbacks? Okay, before moving on to the practice, to the quiz, send me a message with the answer to this bell work. Thank you, Kiara. Find out the burger, if the burger costs $2 more than the hot dog and $1 less than the taco, and you buy one of each and spend exactly $17, what is the price of the burger? X dollars is the price of the burger, okay? If the burger costs $2 more than the hot dog, that means the price of the hot dog is X minus 2. You can say this is the hot dog. And the price of the taco, the burger is $1 less than the taco. That means the taco costs $1 more than the burger. This is the taco. And the total is 17. If you buy one of each, you're going to have 17 to spend. I mean, you're going to spend $17. So x plus x plus x, 3x. Negative 2 plus 1, negative 1 equals 17. Add 1 to both sides, then you have 3x equals 18. Divide both sides by 3, you have x equals 6. So the price of the burger is $6. This is the right answer, $6. Thank you all. Thank you, Alexander, Jonalie, Alondra, Elvin, Kion, Jonathan, Alani, and the winner is Kiara with the first one to say $6. Thank you, Kiara. And I know this is not about winners and who got the right answer, or if you even get the wrong answer. This is just a game, an exercise to warm up and be ready to work on our quiz. Okay, so don't take it too seriously. It's just a warm-up exercise. Moving on. Thank you all. Moving to work on our quiz. Check this. Add as indicated and simplify if possible. So the first question we have here is 3 over 5x plus 7 over 5x is equals to what? So working this, we will have the same denominator, so repeats the denominator, 5x, and we add the numerators, 3 plus 7. Nice? This is going to be equal 3 plus 7, 10, and 5x, we will just repeat. No, it's not the end. It is not finished yet. You have to simplify, because 10 can be divided by 5, and is going to be 2. 10 divided by 5, 2. Then the final answer, the simplest answer, is 2 over x. That's going to be our final answer. Now, give me 1 minute, I will check attendance. So, check if you have the same denominator. If it's the same denominator, just repeat. Here you have 2x minus 1, the denominator, so repeat it. And the numerator, you will add or subtract. In this case here, just add, plus 5x minus 6. Right? Negative x plus 5x is 4x. And 4 minus 6, negative 2, over 2x minus 1. But wait, this is not the final answer yet, because you have to check if you can simplify, if you can factor out anything. And on the numerator, we can factor out 2, and then we will have 2x minus 1. On the denominator, 2x minus 1, you cannot factor out, but we definitely can cancel, because we have common factors. And the final answer, the simplest answer, is 2. Okay? This is for E. Now check F. Again, if we have the same denominator, you just repeat 5 minus x and add the numerators, x plus 2 plus x minus 12. Nice? X plus x, 2x, 2 minus 12, negative 10, over 5 minus x. It's not the end, you have to check if you can factor out anything, if you can simplify. So this on the numerator, we're going to have 2 times x minus 5, on the bottom we have 5 minus x. You can factor out negative 2, and then you will have 5 minus x, or you can identify that they are opposites. X minus 5 is the opposite of 5 minus x. That means the ratio here is negative 1. You're going to have, as a result, ratio negative 1. So the answer is 2 times negative 1, negative 2. Okay? For F, the answer is negative 2. Thank you, Chiara. Check this, Chiara. Check if you have the same denominator, okay? And this is a kind of a long denominator, but looks the same. 2x plus 9 times x minus 6, 2x plus 9 times x minus 6. It's the same, it just repeats. Okay? 2x plus 9 times x minus 6. And on the numerator we have 5x minus 7 plus 16 minus 3x. Combine like terms, 5x minus 3x. On the numerator we have 2x. And negative 7 plus 16, positive 9. On the denominator we have 2x plus 9 times x minus 6. And this is cool because we can simplify. They are common factors here, right? So this is 1 over x minus 6. G and H. H, we will have, and this is an interesting one, very interesting one. We keep the denominator, x squared plus 4x minus 12, right? But we add the numerator, x plus 6. We have to apply some knowledge from chapter 4. We have to find how to factor out this. And the best method, I think, to factor it out is the AC method. It's a good method. AC, you have 1, A is 1, C is negative 12. So A times C is negative 12, and B is 4, positive 4. You have to find two numbers that multiplied is negative 12, and if you add, you have 4. You can write down on a scratch paper just a few numbers, just to think, to help you think. 12 is 1 times 12, is 2 times 6, is 3 times 4. Right? And the couple of numbers that we can combine, you can add or subtract. To find 4 is going to be not this, but maybe 2 and 6, right? Because you can have 4 and negative 2. 4 plus negative 2 is, not 4, sorry, 6 and negative 2. 6 minus 2, 4. 6 times negative 2, negative 12. So the two numbers that we're looking for are 6 and negative 2. We can rewrite the denominator using the numbers x plus 6 times x minus 2 over x plus 6, and this is very cool because we can simplify x plus 6 with x plus 6, and then we have 1 over x minus 2. Okay? Have a great day. Thank you, Kiara. Bye-bye, Alondra, John Lee, Elvin, Kion, Alani, Jada, Terrell. Thank you, Terrell. Have a nice day. Have a good one. Bye-bye, Jada. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye, John Lee, Elvin. Have a good day.